Hey guys, what's going on? It is Surge, and I'm back in the mix. Uh, so only reason why it's been dead on the channel the past 2 weeks, there's been a lot of running. At some point, I'm gonna do a video getting you guys caught up on it. On, but I will have some content starting to come back up soon. I've been more working on editing stuff for House and also for another source you guys might find out about later. I don't know yet. We'll see. But for now, let's get into the reason why we're here. So I was I was talking to Jank today while I was at work, and he happened to mention something to me. And he was like, "Did you see the recent trailer for Fatal Fury City of Wolves yet?" And I said, "No." He said, "You might want to look at that." And I decided to search, and I went to my usual. I went directly to SNK, uh, and it just says X Street Fighter teaser trailer. So my assumption is, and this is going to be my guesses, it's going to be Ryu because why else would I think otherwise? Every time there's some sort of crossover, it's always Ryu, or it could be Akuma, but my money's on Ryu because he's almost the one they use, I think. Even though Akuma was the first one for crossover. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Chung Li possibly, maybe even Jury because Jury's so daggone popular. She's an option too. Uh, but those are my three main picks for this. Um, if I'm wrong, I'll be pleasantly surprised no matter who they put on, unless it's like a troll, like it ends up being like then I'll laugh, but I'll be sad at this for multiple reasons. Uh, with that being said, we're gonna throw these headsets on. We're gonna get this video up on the screen. There we go. And away go and three up. All right, cool. 3, 2, 1. Wait, why does it look like that? Hold on. Oh. All right. Wait, what? Yo. Oh. Wait. Well, let's back a few things up. First of all, I got curious why the screen looked like this because the colors that they're using on this screen and the way they have these polygon glass shiders, it's reminiscent the PS1 days. That takes you back to SNK versus Street Fighter. That's what surprised me that they used this sort of setup for this. A shout out to the old days, right? Um, I love when they do old school references. Okay, but the thing that just dropped my jaw, and this also is a shout out to that as well. This whole orange thing, like that's a huge shout out. Um, Anybody who knows me knows that my favorite character in Street Fighter from the beginning has always been this man. Even now, I am playing Street Fighter 6. I have not just touched any of the other characters yet out of pettiness. I am just playing Ken. I am just playing Ken. This is this is huge for so many different reasons that I can't even begin to form words for. I'm brain dead. I'm brain dead. Hold on, let me. Who was the other person again? Chung Li. So I got that one right. I dog. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. My boy can't get to the yes. Yes. When is this game coming out again? What time next year does this game come out again? April 21st. I'll be there. I'll be there. April 21st. Got that. I'm not even gonna watch what this is. We They got that. They got me. They got me good. I was already buying the game day one. Now I'm like, it's probably DLC pack. Now I gotta make sure I spend extra money to get the DLC pack to go with the game. We're there now. We're just there now. Like, oh, so that just makes me so happy. So this makes me so happy for a couple different reasons. First and foremost, Capcom versus SNK is actually one of my favorite crossover games. A lot of people will give you Marvel versus Capcom. And don't get me wrong, I love the nonsense of Marvel versus Capcom. I do. But honestly, SNK versus Capcom has produced some of my favorite memories fighting game. Uh, Not just FGC, like personally, me and my homies hanging out. Uh, Back in the days where didn't have all the fancy stuff that we have now for recording stuff, where we were literally sitting there hooking the console up via the VCR up to the TV, putting in tapes to record ourselves back doing stuff and trying to teach ourselves how to play better. Like, there's so many weird memories that I have with that. And one of the things that I always stuck out to me, one, I think that over the years, I've played Street Fighter and King of Fighters and Fatal Fury. I think hands down, I think I've always thought that look wise, SNK made a better look sprite wise for the sprites. I've always thought that they put more effort into the sprites. For who knows, maybe that's just my opinion, but that's an opinion that I. The other thing is that when I first saw SNK versus Street Fighter and saw the way everybody looked from the Capcom side, I immediately thought that these sprites were just like the best, hands down. And then Street Fighter 3 happened. That was like the closest they got to being on that same level of sprite design as SNK. But in being, especially the fact that knowing that video game wise, SNK was the first ones to embrace the violent Ken character before Capcom actually did, which is something that most people don't know. That's the thing. The first appearance of violent Ken in any sort of video was actually in SNK versus Capcom Chaos. Beautiful, beautiful game. Like the SVC series just holds so many, and Ken has always been the center of those. As you guys, on the opposite side, I'm also an Iori main, so running the two of those guys on the same team together was always a thing for me. So beautiful memory. Um, so it looks like even in SNK games, I'm gonna be soloing Ken. Nah, I'm kidding. In the City of Wolves, I have a couple characters. I gotta actually go back and see. But this game is, oh my god. First, Terry comes out in Street Fighter 6, and then you get this announcement. It looks like the beef that SNK and Capcom had over the past like 10 or so years has finally ended. And I am happy for that because that means that there's more opportunity to get crossover games or crossover characters like from them. And that is a I don't really have much else to say because at this point I'm just rambling on. If you guys like this video, my ramblings, or even just the fact that this is happening so much, like I love the way that this is happening, guys, just send a like, go hit up SNK, support the game when it comes. Um, Support the SNK Capcom collection when it comes out. I don't know what else to say. I'm signing off before I ramble on. Bye, guys.